outside or inside, and to apply myself instead to geography, history, arithmetic, and grammar. That's why I gave up at the age of 6 a magnificent career as an artist. I had been discouraged by the failure of my drawing number 1 and of my drawing number 2. Grown-ups never understand anything but themselves, and exhausted for children to have to explain over and over again. So then I had to choose another career. I learned to pilot airplanes. I've flown almost everywhere in the world, and as a matter of fact, geography has been a big help to me. I could tell China from Arizona at first glance, which is very useful if you during the night. So I have met, in the course of my life, lots and accounts of serious people. I spent lots of time with grown-ups. I've seen them at close range, which hasn't improved my opinion of them. Whenever I encountered grown-ups to be intelligent, I would experiment on him with my drawing number 1, which I was kept. I wanted to see if he really understood anything, but he wouldn't always answer, "That's a hat." Then I wouldn't talk about the boa constrictors, or jungles, or stars. I would put myself on his level and talk about bridge and golf and politics and neckties. And my grown-ups was glad to know such a reasonable person. Chapter 2. So I lived all alone, without anyone I could really talk to, until I had to make a crash landing in the Sahara Desert 6 years ago. Something in my plane's engine broken, and since I had neither a mechanic or passengers in the plane with me, I was preparing to undertake the difficult repair job by myself. For me, it was a matter of life or death. I had only enough drinking water for 8 days the first night. Then I went to sleep on the sand 1,000 miles from my inhabited country. I was more isolated when a man shipwrecked on a raft in the middle of the ocean. So you can imagine my surprise when I was awakened at daybreak by a funny little voice saying, "Please, draw me a sheep." What? Draw me a sheep. I looked up as if I had been struck by lightning. I rubbed my eyes hard. I stared, and I saw an extraordinary little fellow staring back at me very, very seriously. He's the best portrait I managed to make of him later on. But of course, my drawing is much less attractive than my model. This is not my fault. My career as a painter was discouraged at the age of 6 by the grown-ups, and I never learned to draw anything except boa constrictors, outside and inside. So I stayed wide-eyed at his apparition. Don't forget that I was 1,000 miles from any inhabited territory. Yet this little fellow seemed to be neither lost nor dying of exhaustion, hunger, or thirst, nor did he seem scared to death. There was nothing in his appearance that suggested the child lost in the middle of the desert 1,000 miles from any inhabited territory.